Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Smokesta here, back at you with another video. And today, man, we are on Purple Valley MX by the man Pastico. Now this track is absolutely killer. It's absolutely insane, and I love it. I love everything about this track, man, from the visuals to the flow to the line choices to the layout. Just everything about this track is amazing. It's amazing. It really is, man. So this is probably, right now, this is my favorite track in the game. So this track has the north side motocross track, the south side motocross track, a pit bike track, and then what Pastico calls the big. And on the big, say it like what was his name? Bernie Mac, the big. You have the north side, which is the one we're on now, plus the south side. And if you go straight right here, you can see kind of where it takes you to the south side. And then right here is where it would take you back to the north side. And on those sections, you have some huge booters, man. Some absolutely huge jumps. So stick around to the end of the video so that way you can see us ripping the big. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say it every time I say it now. It's gonna be the big. But no, man, absolutely killed it. You did a phenomenal job on this, Pastico, and like I said, this is my favorite track in the game right now by far. I absolutely love it, man. And one thing that I really caught my eye on this track is the amount of line choices in the corners and just the way that he kind of separated the track in parts where it would normally just be boring. You know what I mean? Like right there, he put a step up, step down type thing. And then coming up over here, I'll show you as well. He put like a little just speed bump almost, but it's a single that you have to scrub on the inside of a corner, so that way you don't just take that same inside line every time. You can go to the outside and it'd be just as fast as the inside, because on the inside you got to scrub that little jump. So he did a very good job of separating the fast lines and the normal lines and making it to where it's pretty much the same speed no matter which line you choose to take. And then another thing is the ruts, man. He built these ruts just perfectly. Like, they absolutely hold you in them, man. And in each corner you have multiple ruts, multiple line choices. So it's just all around, you know, hats off to you, Pastico, because you did a phenomenal job on this, man. It's insane. And I don't blame you for putting it on the MX Bike Shop. Like, it looks like you put a lot of work. Here's that jump I was talking about. You take the outside or you take the inside and scrub that little jump, and it's gonna be the same speed roughly. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you did an amazing job, and I don't blame you one bit for putting it on the shop at all. So I think, you know, you put a lot of work into this and you deserve it, man. So great job. Now let me know down below, what do you guys think? Should we do a giveaway on this track? And if we should do a giveaway, let me know, and let me know why you think we should do a giveaway. Like, what part of this track catches your eye and makes you want it? You know what I'm saying? For me, I love everything about it. So now the flow on this track is also amazing. Like, it's just non-stop flow, bro. It really is. Like, the jumps are just built so perfectly, and there's a lot of huge jumps. So if you like your big lines, you're definitely gonna love this track. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing to dislike about it. But we're gonna go head over to the south real quick and check that out. All right, so now we're on the south. Now this one of the two is my favorite track. I absolutely love this track, and I'm gonna point them out why, because there is right there, I think you could double that on a 450, but there's some line choices that are insane. Like right here, you like kind of hip jump and then double and double. That's nuts, bro. Like, you could just scrub it and then still probably double, but I just liked the feeling of, you know, stepping over to that side and then double, and it just, the flow, it just comes together so well. It really does. And then there's also a really tricky section coming up over here on the other side, where on a 450, I'm imagining you can pull some huge lines, but like this track is compatible with the 250 and the 450. We're on the 250 Husqvarna, and it's doing just fine, you know what I mean? But on this section right here, we're gonna jump over this like a triple, and I think on the 450 you could probably triple and then triple onto the tabletop, but on the 250, man, I couldn't get it. I tried so many times, I couldn't get it. So we're not gonna try to hit it right now, but it's amazing, bro. That section right there is fire. I love that section and the way it flows. And then here's this corner, you know, like I said, multiple line choices. You got the inside rut, you got the up top. You can definitely just fly around this track, bro, for real. And I like how on the big, when he puts the two together, he puts some big booters in there to make it feel different. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just riding the two tracks conjoined. Like, it actually does feel like a whole different track because of the two sections he added. They're not huge, but the jumps he added to that section are fire, and they are huge. The jumps are huge. And on the 450, like I said, there's some huge lines you can hit on this entire track. Like, both tracks have big lines you could hit on the 450, more this one than the other one. The south side and the big definitely have, you know, bigger lines you can hit on the 450. The north side feels kind of like it's built for the 250. But yeah, man, it's absolutely awesome. Like, look right here, you got 3 line choices you could take for ruts. Now the outside, if you rail the outside, it definitely works really well, and I think hitting the outside is even a little faster. But that inside, you can cut somebody off and boot them off the track. You know what I mean? Just boom, Barsha them. But yeah, man, the south, this is the south, and this one is my favorite of the two. Unless you're including the big, then that one is my favorite. You know what I mean? I like both of them put together, the way it flows. And we're going to go hop up on the big right now, so that way you guys can see for yourself what I'm talking about. All right, so now we are on the big. I love saying it like that. You can't blame me. Come on, bro. It's funny. Oh, man. But yeah, man. So this is the north and the south combined. Now, as far as the north and the south on the tracks respectively themselves, there's not a huge difference about them. You know what I'm saying? But the two conjoining parts that put them together is where it differs, and that is actually, those two parts are amazing in their own right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's we're gonna talk about it when we get up to there, man. But yeah, let me know down below if we should do a giveaway, bro. For real. I was struggling last week to get content made, man. I put 84 hours in last week at work. Plus, still was able to get some videos made and some shorts, man. I'm proud of myself for that one, but boy, whew, it kicked my butt. It really did. Now, right here is where it conjoins the north and the south. And look at this. You got this big triple. Now, on the left right there, I'm assuming if you hit that on the 450, you could hit right there and then triple over this. But even on the 250, I don't think that there's much speed difference between those two lines. You choose the right or the left. I think either way you go, you're going to be pretty much the same speed, I would imagine. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like right here, I think if you stay to the left after that landing, rail that outside, I think that's going to be a little bit quicker for sure. But I need to hop up on a 450 and try this section, bro, because I really think you could triple in, maybe quad, and then triple onto this table. I really do think you could do that, but I haven't tried the 450 on here yet. So if you have ridden this and you've ridden it on the 450, let me know if you can hit that line, man. I'd definitely be curious. But yeah, just how he mixed these two together, it's insane, man. It really is. It's genius, bro. Like, to put your two motocross tracks together, I mean, just because both of the motocross tracks are just phenomenal in their own right, you know what I mean? But then you add them together and you make one big one, like, for people to stay consistent through the whole race and to race on this is going to be very difficult because they're both so much different from each other. It's not like they're the exact same motocross tracks, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a pretty big difference between the two. This one I feel like has more technical lines, and the other one's just pretty much more straightforward, but it's a little challenging in different aspects, you know what I'm saying? So now this right here, I scrubbed this, and then you got a huge triple right here, and then right after that you got another big triple, and then you're going back onto the north side motocross track. And then earlier we could only quad or triple up this, but now with all that speed we got, we can quad up it. That's what I'm talking about. And then I love this, the Dragon's Back step on step off. There's just so much to love about this track, man. And you know, the Big is just a phenomenal name, and the way he did it, he executed it perfectly. And yeah, man, you guys let me know down below. Like I said, giveaway, do we do it? I'm kind of feeling it, man. I really am, bro. I really am thinking about doing a giveaway on this, bro. Now the pit bike track looks fun too, but there was just so much to cover on the rest of the track that I was like, you know what, we gotta leave something for the imagination, you know what I'm saying? So if you do get it, you can test out the pit bike track on your own. It looks really good, and like I said, man, Pastico absolutely nailed this, bro. Like 10 out of 10, absolutely phenomenal. And I can't wait to race it. I really can't. I'm so excited to race the Big. But yeah, man, as you can see, we ran like a 3:41, so it's a long lap. It really is. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.